Hi everybody, this is Anna. In this video, I share 5 famous tonkotsu ramen chain in Tokyo. Let's go! There are tons of great ramen shops in Japan and even in Tokyo. Ramen has various kinds of flavors such as soy sauce, salt, miso, tonkotsu, etc. However, tonkotsu is the most popular ramen flavor in the world, I guess. So in this video, I put 5 great tonkotsu ramen chains in Tokyo and I put rankings with my favorites. Every one ramen chain is good, but number 1 ranked ramen shop is marvelous. It will be so much pleasure if you share me your favorite tonkotsu ramen shop. I hope this video helps your life with tonkotsu ramen in Tokyo. Please stay tuned till the end. Okay, let's get started.
Please subscribe my channel.
Ranking number 5, Hakata Tenji. It's a very cheap tonkotsu ramen chain, but it tastes great. This is one of the oldest and most famous Hakata style tonkotsu ramen chain in Tokyo. It only serves Hakata style tonkotsu ramen. We can also order some toppings for ramen. This is tonkotsu ramen with a seasoned egg. It costs only 700 yen. Even I order with a seasoned egg. We can have lots of toppings. Let's see ramen in detail. Soup is runny. It smells and tastes pretty strong of tonkotsu. It tastes like tonkotsu. Toppings are fresh chopped green onion, chashu, kikurage, wood ear mushroom, and dry seaweed. Chashu is a little bit dry, but it's well seasoned and so meaty. Seasoned egg looks not really seasoned. I'll share it later. Noodles are very thin, straight noodles. These are very common style for Hakata tonkotsu ramen. Noodles are very thin, but these are very chewy and popping texture. Seasoned egg is hard-boiled egg. It's well boiled till the center part of the egg yolk. I personally love soft-boiled egg and melty egg yolk, but this egg is great with this tonkotsu soup. There are some condiments on the counter. To put some of them is the standard style to enjoy a lot more Hakata tonkotsu ramen. We have one more amazing point. We can have 1 kaidama refill noodles for free. In the conclusion, Hakata Tenjin is a good place to have cheap Hakata style tonkotsu ramen. Ramen costs only 600 yen. But I felt it tastes too rough, watery, and cheap, so I put ranking number 5. Serving speed is very quick, so it's a nice place to have tonkotsu ramen with very reasonable price. It opens morning to midnight. There are many branches in Tokyo. If you are curious about cheap Hakata style tonkotsu ramen, try out Hakata Tenjin. Ranking number 4, Hakata Furyu. It's very similar with Hakata Tenjin, but this is more surprising. It serves creamy and smooth Hakata tonkotsu ramen. Menu is like this. We can have tonkotsu or spicy tonkotsu ramen. And we can select firmness of noodles. I recommend Barikata, very hard noodles. This is number 1 recommended ramen, which is tonkotsu ramen with premium toppings. A message on the dry seaweed is cheer up Japan from the stomach. Soup is very smooth and creamy like milk. It doesn't smell strong of tonkotsu. It's really mild fragrance. It also tastes mild and smooth, but it tastes very rich. Toppings are chashu, kikurage, wood ear mushroom, fresh chopped green onion, and seasoned egg. Chashu is very thin, but it's well seasoned and tasty. Seasoned egg is slightly gooey inside. Taste of egg yolk is really rich and flavorful. Egg white is really soft. Once I have it with soup, ramen tastes even better. Seasoned egg makes me so happy. Do you like it? Noodles are very standard thin and straight Hakata style noodles. I think noodles are same as the noodles from Hakata Tenjin, but I feel like this is better. It's because of soup, I guess. There are also condiments on the table. This is very common style at Hakata tonkotsu ramen shop. Putting some condiments to make your own best ramen in the world. The most wonderful point of Hakata Furyu is we can have 2 kaidama for free. This is absolutely fantastic. Order system is also interesting and easy. We just put message cards to the counter. It's colored depending on what firmness we want. As a conclusion, obviously Hakata Furyu's ramen tastes better. It doesn't have typical odor and soup is really smooth and creamy. I think everyone can enjoy this ramen. Price is slightly expensive than Hakata Tenjin, but we can have 2 kaidama for free. It depends on one's favor, but I recommend Hakata Furyu more than Hakata Tenjin. If you want to have so much creamy tonkotsu ramen, Hakata Furyu is good. Ranking number 3, Marukin Ramen. It's less popular tonkotsu ramen chain, but I personally love it. This tonkotsu ramen is really smooth and really rich. We can select various kind of ramen at Malkin Ramen. It serves tonkotsu, spicy tonkotsu, soy sauce, salt, tsukemen, rice dishes, and side dishes. When I visited Malkin Ramen, customers were drinking with some side dishes and ending up with ramen. It's like a ramen pub. This is very interesting concept. And I got Malkin Ramen with seasoned egg. It smells very nice of tonkotsu. It's very close to Hakata Furyu, but it tastes richer, I guess. Soup is even creamier, smoother, and richer than Hakata Furyu. It's slightly thick, gooey, kind of like that. Toppings are chashu, smaller size fresh chopped green onion, kikurage, wood ear mushroom, dried seaweed, and seasoned egg. Chashu is pretty thick, but this chashu is very tender. It's better than other two shops. Seasoned egg is already cut into half. As you can see, egg yolk is nicely half-boiled and it's oozy. Egg white and egg yolk both are really soft. I love this seasoned egg. Noodles are same as Hakata Tenjin and Hakata Furyu. These are very thin straight noodles. I feel like texture is slightly harder than others. Of course, condiments are ready to be served. I love having tonkotsu ramen with red pickled ginger and ground sesame. In the end, I put Malkin Ramen ranking number 3. Malkin Ramen is as good as Hakata Furyu, but I prefer this ramen more. Ramen has stronger taste of tonkotsu, but soup is really mild, creamy, smooth, and rich. Of course, it doesn't have tonkotsu odor. It depends on one's favor, but I recommend Maki more. By the way, I share a great rice dish at Malkin Ramen, which is grilled chashu rice bowl. Shred white leg, boiled bean sprout, spicy takana mustard, and very thick chashu. This chashu is very good. It's very thick and well seasoned. It's so fragrant of roastness, and this is really tender and meaty. It's so much filling to have. Shred wild egg and bean sprout are very fresh and crunchy. Spicy takana mustard is pretty spicy, but this is really punchy. Combination between rice and toppings are marvelous. It's the great rice bowl with tonkotsu ramen. This is Malkin Ramen. It closes on Tuesday and it opens morning to midnight. If you like creamy and mild tonkotsu ramen, try out Malkin Ramen. Ranking number 2, Ichiran. As you already know, the world's most famous tonkotsu ramen chain. Ichiran serves very tasty and rich tonkotsu ramen. Its taste is world standard. This is a vending machine. We can order ramen without having any communications with shop staffs. We can have tonkotsu ramen and some toppings. Ichiran adopts special counter seats. It's called Ichiran Private Counter System. We can only concentrate on having ramen. Each seat is divided by partitions. This is an order sheet. To make circles, we can arrange and make our own taste ramen. This is classic tonkotsu ramen. This is the most famous tonkotsu ramen in the world. Have you ever had Ichiran ramen? Soup is great balance of mildness and roughness. It smells no odor of typical tonkotsu smell, but it tastes very rich of tonkotsu. It obviously tastes better and thicker than previous three shops. Toppings are chopped green onion and chashu. Chashu is very thin, but it's really chewy and meaty. Noodles are very common noodles. These are very thin and straight noodles. I'm not too sure the differences between each tonkotsu ramen shop, but these noodles taste good. Ichiran serves special red spicy sauce on the ramen. This is one of the secrets of tastiness for Ichiran ramen. It's spicy, but it's really punchy and flavorful. Ichiran doesn't have a seasoned egg. Ichiran has a half-boiled salted egg instead. It slightly tastes salty. Outside is pretty hard, but inside is very soft. Egg yolk is melty and woozy. I personally love this egg. As a conclusion, as it's normal, Ichiran tastes better than other three previous shops for me. Soup is well balanced. It's really rich and strong, but it's really smooth and creamy. Rice is slightly more expensive than other shops, and less toppings are on the ramen. But even so, Ichiran serves great ramen. There are some branches outside of Japan. This is good point too. If we want 100% sure tasty ramen, Ichiran is good. I posted a video that is everything about Ichiran ramen. Please have a look if you like. You see every single taste of Ichiran Tonkotsu Ramen and side dishes as well. Ranking number 1, Ippudo. The best tonkotsu ramen chain of Ainak is Ippudo. Congratulations! Ippudo's tonkotsu ramen is simply tasty. We normally order with a tablet. We can have some sort of ramen, side dishes, and rice dishes. Shiromaru and Akamaru are the most recommended ramen. Spicy ramen also looks nice. Today, I'll have Shiromaru with barikata, very hard noodles. This is Shiromaru Classic with a seasoned egg. It looks very similar with Marukin Tonkotsu Ramen, but it smells much better. Soup is very milky and smooth, but this is amazingly tasty. It tastes so rich. Toppings are kikurage, uia mushroom, fresh chopped green onion, chashu, bean sprout, and seasoned egg. Chashu is very thin, but I think this is the tenderest chashu of all. Seasoned egg is very soft, and inside is perfect egg yolk. It's still raw and very oozy. Once I hold it by chopsticks, melty egg yolk is about to overflow. It's well seasoned, and this is a perfect topping with tonkotsu ramen set. It's ubu so much. Noodles are of course very common type. These are very thin and straight noodles. Noodles look same as others, but these are very close to Ichiran's noodle. Noodles are very chewy. This is the noodles of tonkotsu ramen. It's interesting. Tonkotsu ramen toppings are self-serve, and we can have as much as we want. I got red pickled ginger, spicy takano mustard, and seasoned and spicy bean sprout. Spicy takano mustard and seasoned and spicy bean sprout are quite rare to have properly. But be careful. Putting too much toppings may ruin great taste of tonkotsu ramen. I usually prefer to have red pickled ginger. My personal review for Shiromaru is honestly, this is great. It tastes really rich and savory, but it doesn't have any typical odor and taste of tonkotsu. It's very refined, mild and milky tonkotsu ramen. We can have rooibos tea for free. It makes my mouth refresh and clear. I can have ramen lots of more. What tea would you like the most? Ippudo also has great ramen, which is Akamaru Modern, so I ordered it. This is Akamaru. It looks completely different from other tonkotsu ramen. It looks very similar with Ichiran ramen. Soup tastes punchier and richer than Shiromaru. Pork butt fat makes ramen even tastier, but it could be too oily for some people. Black fragrant oil smells fantastic. It's deep fried garlic oil, so this is a secret of punchiness. Spicy red sauce is put at the center. It's similar with Ichiran spicy red sauce, but this sauce is thicker and richer. Toppings are same as Shiromaru: kikurage, fresh chopped green onion, chashu, and bean sprout. Noodles are of course thick. This is great. Noodles fit to mild and smooth tonkotsu ramen, and even rich and punchy tonkotsu ramen. I can see infinity possibility from these noodles. In the conclusion, Akamaru is also brilliant. Akamaru looks very similar with Ichiran Tonkotsu Ramen, but Akamaru is much richer. It tastes richer and punchier than Shiromaru. So it's better to have ramen depending on situations which ramen we should have, Shiromaru or Akamaru. If you like light and smooth ramen, Shiromaru is good. If you like thick and strong ramen, Akamaru is good. This is Ippudo, the best tonkotsu ramen chain referred by Ainak. So this is the end of the video. I shared 5 wonderful tonkotsu ramen chains in Tokyo. I forgot to film few more great tonkotsu ramen chains, so if this video was viewed many times, I'll share some more tonkotsu ramen shops. There are tons of amazing tonkotsu ramen chains and shops in Tokyo and in Japan. Which ramen shop is your favorite one? It'll be so much pleasure if you share me in the comment box. Thank you for watching the video till then. I hope this video helps your travel and life in Japan. I hope you enjoyed my video. These are my recommendation videos that you may like. Please click like button and subscribe my YouTube channel and follow my social medias. This is all of today. Have a good day and good night. Bye!